You're gonna have to apologize for that. What's up, everybody? Jared here with another political behind-the-scenes movie review. So I went out yesterday to the old theater and saw the new Adam McKay film, Vice. Vice follows the journey of Dick Cheney as he moves from a drunkard to a politician, CEO, and eventual vice president of the United States. With his title of Vice, Cheney begins to use his newfound power to help reshape the country and the world. So does Vice paint Cheney as nice? Let's find out. Now, before I get into my thoughts, let me know what you guys thought of Vice in the comments down below. Was Vice one of your favorite movies of 2018? And does Adam McKay's kind of off-brand humor really do it for you? Now let's get into some of the good things this film did. Starting off, the overall story in Vice is one heck of an interesting trip. Like, I knew a little bit about Dick Cheney before this, but there is a lot to be learned here. From his early days of basically being this washed-up drunkard to eventually kind of cleaning up his act, getting into politics, and then becoming this power-hungry wolf, just taking over one spot after another to get more and more power. Like I said, it's interesting and then also kind of gross at times because of all of the manipulation and backstabbing amongst people in politics. Even if someone's really your friend and you can kind of backstab them to get more power, they're doing it. Also, I'm pretty sure that Dick Cheney is goddamn Superman because he had like 87 heart-related problems and still is here today. Vice also dives a little bit more into family, some personal stuff, such like that, but overall, it is a very enthralling story. And the story wouldn't have been so darn interesting if it wasn't the quirky kind of off-brand humor that Adam McKay likes to pump into his movies. The Big Short was another movie that Adam McKay did, and that was full of kind of breaking the fourth wall, this off-brand humor that really made these serious topics kind of go over lightheartedly. And in Vice, that humor is very much in this, almost turned up a little bit more. Such as this strange Shakespearean conversation between characters. It's 100% sarcastic. It's really off-brand. It's really funny. It's completely out of place, but it works in this film. And also another time where he just starts to run the credits about 2/3 of the way through to make you believe that the film is done and it ends in this happy-go-lucky way. Now, the standout in Vice was Christian Bale as Dick Cheney. Like, this guy transforms into this role, and as you're watching, you can't even tell that it's Christian Bale anymore. You believe that this is Dick Cheney. From his look, to his talk, to his speech patterns, to just kind of like little mannerisms that this character has, Christian Bale was able to bring this character to life on the big screen. I can see, and I really hope that once award season comes around, he gets some notoriety from this role. Amy Adams as his wife, Sam Rockwell as George W. Bush, and Steve Carell as Donald Rumsfeld. All of these guys really turn in great performances as well. Like, this is a pretty ensemble cast that's really good. However, I did not think that Vice was completely perfect in my eyes. I will say that the tone, the story, kind of just the attitudes of the movie, they were definitely leaning towards a certain side of the political spectrum. That way, I wouldn't entirely call this a biopic or 100% fact. You know, some things, you're not entirely sure if it happened that way or not. Don't get me wrong, the story in Vice is interesting as hell, just take it with a grain of salt. Overall, Vice is a lighthearted and at times dark look at the behind the scenes of Dick Cheney's life. With an interesting story, some off-brand fun humor, and some superb performances, but with the overall movie kind of being framed in a certain way to kind of lean towards a certain political side, I'd recommend checking out Vice. This is an interesting film and really shows you the messed up side of politics. In closing, I'm going to give Vice 3.8 out of 5 shotgun blasts to the face. So what did you think of Vice? I want to know in the comments down below. Anyways, guys, as always, thank you for watching. Follow all of my social media stuff down there. There's more videos over there. Subscribe down to my channel over there. And until next time, I'll see you later.
You're gonna have to apologize for that. You're gonna have to apologize for that.